What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. In today's video, we are checking out Pentagon for the very first time on this channel. I am, however, familiar with them and have fallen in love with Pentagon from my viewing of Road to Kingdom. I'm absolutely loving them. I was absolutely blown away by pretty much everything, and especially when it was mentioned that Pentagon are actually more known for their fun, happy performances. It completely shocked me because of how well they do the super dramatic, theatrical, almost kind of, in some instances, I believe I made the comparison to Idol in terms of the showmanship and the performance aspect of how they transform a song, and with Huey being a complete mastermind when it comes to production and rearranging a song, and just being an absolute stud when it comes to producing. So I'm very excited about this reaction. We're checking out Daisy. I didn't know which song to check out first, but I felt like this should be a really cool introduction, as I've been seeing a lot of comments under this video of people saying this is my first time checking them out, and I became a fan ever since. So if you guys enjoyed this content, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, check out the Patreon if you want to not only support this channel, but also see some exclusive reactions, including Kingdom 1, 2, and Road to Kingdom. And very soon I'll be checking out Kingdom, which I'm very, very excited about. And let's get into it.
거짓말 같은 밤, 거지 같은 기억. 이젠 다시 돌아가고 싶지 않아. 사랑은 burning, 모두 다 burning. 기억들도 burning. 아주 오래오래 멀리 떠나가길 바래.
Literally battle scars. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna pause much during this first reaction, but battle scars, the car flipped up, like the car representing the relationship, or you know, all the feelings that have crashed. And it's like, this is beautiful symbolism already. Let's take it back. Let's talk about it later. Literally the rain, sadness, depression, and everything. It's beautiful. Anyway. If I had his abs, I would show them as well, so I can't blame him. Ooh. So Daisy is kind of like the hope that doesn't die in a way? And the dance expressing their love, or feelings rather. Oh my god, this is beautiful. And now I'm drowning. This is beautiful. Oh. Is that hope or something?
새하얀 꽃잎의 데이지 이제 이젠 그만둔 했네 얼간이처럼 너를 그토록 너를 사랑할 수 있기에 행복했다
That was very interesting because the final chorus actually switched. Is that kind of not even hope, but kind of like the love that never dies? It's much like a daisy that is starting to bloom. The final chorus actually switched, where in the first two choruses they were talking about a fake love getting burned, burning in this love, and then talking about a fake love. Whereas here they were just happy that I was able to love you. So it's almost as if like they are happy for the fact that they had this relationship, even though it's over and it crashed and burned and explosions and everything that represents the aftermath of the relationship and how depressing shit got. But there's that daisy, which it's almost like the love that never dies. My love for you will never die. Also, hope will never die in a way as well. It's really, really cool how that final chorus switched from almost kind of hating you for the love that I gave you because it was fake love because it crashed. But here they were just kind of like, even though at the end they're talking about don't go, don't leave me, they're also saying, I believe it switched up and they're saying that something along the lines of I'm glad I was able to love you. So the love that I did have with you, I'm glad that I had it, which is really, really cool. Almost like coming to a bit of a realization that I don't hate you. I still love you for the way you kind of made me feel it, for my ability to love you and have this special moment with you, kind of. In the end, the quote also is love burns everything, even myself, and fades away like smoke when I look back. Left here with pain and resentment, all I can do is muttering the lie that I hope for your tragedy. So literally talking about the first two choruses about the fact that it was fake love and kind of like if emotions were light, the pain of tearing each other apart would be a chaos of colors. But when those colors come together, they shine brighter and brighter until they become a single white ray of light. So almost like in the midst of this chaos, you will find a light. Almost like once all of the smoke kind of clears in a way and all of the emotions kind of die down and you kind of come to the realization, the aftermath of those emotions. Emotions are petals, each with a different shade, and these petals together bloom into a pure white daisy. In the end, we return to our most innocent state, which can lead to another beginning. Sorrow lasts a second, but what we share in our universe is eternal. So, like, the love that we share is eternal. So, even in the midst of me hating you, it's in the end, I return to my natural state. And, the daisy kind of represents almost as if, like, this love coming to a conclusion, and I don't hate you, and it was just those emotions of getting through this breakup and whatever. But also, like, that daisy represents the fact that I will love again, I will find someone again, there's hope. I will find my innocence and get back to being pure again. I was absolutely blown away by the song, so I really want to take it back and talk a little bit about some of the lyrics here and some of the visuals. So let's go. And literally just a quick search, because I was talking about innocence, hope. In reality, daisies symbolize innocence and purity. So much like you return to your innocent state, much like that final text suggested. Let's take it back.
거짓말 같은 밤, 거지 같은 기억. 이젠 다시 돌아가고 싶지 않아.
And I love that distortion. It's like the whole world is crumbling and burning. Yeah, exactly. So this is almost like the stages of grief after a relationship, in a way, like hating for a messy relationship or a messy breakup, kind of wishing harm upon your partner in your weakest moment, but then coming to the realization that in that moment when we were together, I loved you and I'm grateful for it, which is why they're kind of like this daisy that is blooming again, and them kind of being reborn and coming to the realization that you know, everything is going to be okay. As you know, the colors are very blue, depressive. There's rain, which represents again sadness. The car crashed, so much like this relationship, flipped upside down. He barely got out, which also kind of represents in a way the messiness of this breakup, and how you make me feel at this moment, that I wish you harm and that I essentially hate you because all of the damage that you have caused me. So the visual damage, the cosmetic damage, representing the the internal damage or the mental damage that was caused to these guys. And the red here not only represents red love, but in that case represents rage. I hope. I love that portion as he's dancing in the fire. Literally a daisy in my dream as I get burned by this love. This is like the most beautiful visual representation of that metaphor. That is so freaking cool. This is just absolutely beautiful. Let's take it out. And also all of these Dutch angles as well to represent a feeling of crookedness, of not knowing what to do with my life because my life has been flipped upside down. Like all of this love was a lie. This is a fake love, but this is the stage of them kind of being like very much in denial and just blaming the other party instead of accepting it for just this relationship is over. I have no negative thoughts towards you. What's done is done. Let's move on. This is like the chaos stage, as in the end they come to the realization that, you know, we're going to be okay. So thank you for the love and, you know.
못한 말들이 쏟아왔네요. 맨정신은 아냐 기억이 가물가물해. 내 맘은 왜 자꾸 머뭇머뭇해. 오직 너의 눈빛 파래진 붉은 빛.
Faded red logo.
뭐라던 간에 아무 상관없고 정말 보내놓길 바래. 내 꿈속의 한 송이 데이지. 난 그 사랑의 데이지. 너 하나 없을 뿐인데 미칠 것 같아.
Like him falling into water and with his eyes open, it's almost as if like falling very deep down into kind of like depression, like drowning in this in this fake love that is burning me and is killing me. Like the visuals here are absolutely symbolic as hell, and I absolutely love this song. This is so beautiful. Even the black and white shots, like seeing black and white, only seeing love and hate. I love the harmony here. And I love this part, like much like that Daisy's blooming as Huey is holding that flower, them coming to the realization, and also the guy in the black and white shot who is floating. It's kind of like a sense of peace and kind of realizing that in the end, no matter what I said in my weakest moment, I still hold you very dearly to my heart because of what we had, and I still want you to be very happy at the end as like the Daisy appears. And yeah, even though it's awful, I still alive too. It's almost like a sense of peace as he's feeling weightless, and that's why he's floating. He was finally able to lift that weight off of his shoulders, that hate. So I'm just glad that I was able to love you. That was absolutely beautiful. This was absolutely beautiful. This was one of the most beautiful, not only videos that I've checked out recently, but it's one of the best songs I listened to recently. And we've checked out a lot of stuff recently. This was absolutely beautiful. This was one of the most incredibly shot videos that I've checked out. The cinematography was absolutely amazing. The production was just fucking awesome. I absolutely love this song, and I love the message, and I love the fact that at the end they came to the realization that, you know, in the midst of my weakest moment, I may wish you harm, but in the end, you know, I just want you to be happy, and I want you to have a happy ending, whereas in the beginning they were saying unhappy ending or an unhappy one, I believe the lyrics said. This was absolutely beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, let me know in the comment section below, as well as make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. See ya.